Hey everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays. This is going to be a complete collection video of all of my Christmas movies that I have, everything that I could find on all of my shelves, and I'm just going to show you everything. And it's possible that I may have missed one or two items here or there, but I kind of went through all of my collection and just picked out all of the Christmas titles I could find. So this is going to be a video where I show you everything. And just a little explanation before I begin. I'm basically going to go from, I wouldn't say quite my least favorite movies, but among my least favorite movies and duplicates and things like that first, and then I'll get towards what are my more favorite titles towards the end. And the reason for that is because of kind of the way that I have my movies organized right now, which is that I have a selection of movies that I either haven't watched yet or I'm not sure if I want to keep, or they're duplicates or various things like that. Then I have another section which is what I call my actual collection, which is to say that it's the titles that I absolutely know that I like and I want to keep and I don't have any intention of selling. So those are essentially my favorites, and so I will show you guys those last. So the titles that you see right here are just the first ones that I'm going to show you, essentially. And then once I show you these, I'll have kind of a nice regular background to showcase all the rest of them for the rest of the video. So I'm just gonna stack these all in a pile here, and I'll just start showing you movies. I'm not gonna open up every single one or anything. A few of these are actually sealed. Dollar Tree movies and things like that I bought, several years ago. This is, I think, one of those. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Have no idea if that's any good or not. Maybe I'll get around to watching it at some point, not sure. Tom and Jerry's Santa's Little Helpers. I think I actually have this on a compilation set that is opened, so I may not actually ever need to open this, but nevertheless, I bought it at a Dollar Tree at some point. Disney's Have Yourself a Goofy Little Christmas, which is an episode of Goof Troop. I do have another version of this from the Disney Movie Club that I just kind of like the artwork just a touch better. So yeah, I have two different versions of this, but the disc content is exactly the same. It's just the artwork's a little bit different. Pixie Saves Christmas, another Dollar Tree title, and have no idea about it, but yeah, that's just one of those. And we've got Mickey's Magical Christmas snowed in at the House of Mouse. This is one of my, kind of one of my favorite movies, I would say, for Christmas movies. Always liked the House of Mouse when I grew up. That was one of those cartoons I watched on the one Saturday morning. This is a duplicate. There's another artwork style, which is the original artwork style that I have on DVD as well. But I liked this variation as well, so I picked this up when I had an opportunity. And I don't know if I'm going to get rid of it or just keep it for the sake of the artwork because it's very nice. I'm leaning towards just keeping it at least for a while. So there's that. Spot's Magical Christmas. Have not seen this one. I don't know if it's any good or not, but well, it's a kids movie, so it might not do much for me these days, but nevertheless, picked that up. Got a copy of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This is the Golden Books DVD, and I do have this on Blu-ray and 4K and everything, so this is seemingly redundant, but it does have the Fame and Fortune song as a bonus feature, which is not on some of the more recent, like the 4K and the Blu-ray and stuff. I think they don't have that song on there because, well, that's just not how it was originally aired. So there's whole stories behind all that, but I just have this because of that bonus feature there. Sesame Street, Elmo Saves Christmas. Haven't seen this one, but I think I picked this one up at a thrift shop for some cheap price. And this, I don't remember where I got this one, but The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus and Opus and Bill, A Wish for Wings That Work. Have not seen these, but they kind of looks like some interesting 90s type animation, so I don't know, might be interesting. Keep moving on here. We've got Jeff Dunham's Very Special Christmas Special. I can't remember where I got this. This must be like a Goodwill pickup or something for really cheap. I wouldn't have paid very much money for this because I have no idea what it is, and it looks kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's up my alley or not, but it's Christmas, and I'm easy to buy Christmas movies because I like collecting them. So Got a Sesame Street double feature. Elmo's Christmas Countdown and Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. I think I watched this Christmas Eve on Sesame Street, but I'm not sure. But I think these were originally like 90s VHS tapes or something. So kind of nostalgic vibes, at least with the Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. I don't know about the first one. That one might be a little more modern. I can't remember, but kind of a cool one there. But I haven't... I have this not in my permanent collection, so maybe either I watched one of them but not both of them, or maybe I haven't seen either of them. I guess I can't remember. Curious George, A Very Monkey Christmas. This is a Dollar Tree pickup, I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly. I haven't opened it or watched it. Got Yogi Bear's All-Star Comedy Christmas Caper. I feel like this is in another compilation DVD set that I have somewhere, somehow. But yeah, I think that was a Dollar Tree pickup, and here's yet another one, I think. Storybook Friends, I think. A Little Christmas Magic. Let's see, this is an Echo Bridge release here, so probably, I don't know if these are all public domain or what these are, I guess, but, well, Christmas comes but once a year, that's public domain, I know. I think these got to be all old cartoons, I'm not sure, but anyway, it's got this green sticker, which looks like it might have been I don't know if that would have been a Walmart promo or something, but I think this was a Dollar Tree pickup. Moving right along, we've got some more just random stuff. Mouse and Mole at Christmas Time. Yeah, probably another Dollar Tree pickup that I can't remember. This is one called A Max Lucado Children's Treasury. This is one that I picked up specifically for this title called Alabaster's Song. That was one that I watched a lot when I was growing up. Had the VHS tape, and so that one's got a lot of nostalgia for me. The other two, I think, are fairly good specials. I might have watched one or two of them, but I don't recall 100% if that's true or not. So, but I have this. I also have the standalone DVD of Alabaster's Song, and I like the standalone artwork, so that's why this one I've kind of had in my... I don't know if I want to keep that or not, or just keep Alabaster's Song, because that's really the one that I have that for. Disney Junior Holiday. Haven't watched any of these, but if I get a chance to, I'll, hopefully see if this is any good for Christmas specials, but I don't know. Haven't watched it. Next we've got Buck Denver asks, why do we call it Christmas? From VeggieTales creator Phil Vischer. So, don't remember where well, now I do remember where I got this. There's the sticker. I got this at a Goodwill, so there you go. Haven't watched it. What a Mess, Christmas Mess. I don't know what this is, but I haven't watched it. I feel like I got this at a video rental store or something. But nevertheless, there it is. Some sort of older TV show, perhaps. Something like that. And here we've got a lot of sealed titles coming up. Dollar Tree pickups. Santa's Magic Toy Bag. So, whatever that is. Zack and Quack, Christmas Crinkles. So there we go. The Best of Tupi and Banu, and you can see that this is probably a Canadian release. It's got the French on there, so Christmas edition. So there's that. Berenstain Bears, A Time for Giving. Got Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Lobster Claus is coming to town. So there's that. We've got Christmas with Gumby, and this was a Goodwill pickup, it looks like. This is not sealed. So I picked that up, haven't watched it. Got Holidays, The Christmas That Almost Didn't Happen. This is sealed and unopened. Got Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. This is an opened one, and actually it's not in super great condition, honestly, but must have been a thrift store pickup. I don't remember. Yeah, just kind of looked interesting, I suppose. It seems like it might have a little bit of water damage, perhaps. I don't know. But I know I didn't pay much for it, however much I paid and wherever I got it. But Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the Christmas episodes. Definitely another dollar store pickup. The Carol Burnett Show, Christmas with Carol. This is one, you know, there's a lot of these that I've picked up over at the Dollar Tree and other places that I probably should just get rid of and not even try watching, but, you know, that's probably one of them. We've got a Looney Tunes holiday triple feature, so this one's got Halloween, Looney Tunes Thanksgiving, and then the Christmas one, which is a Looney Tunes Christmas, Bah Humduck, right there. So there's that. And that one, probably a collection that I'll probably keep, but I don't think I've watched any of them. Similar with this one, The Secret World of Santa, A Present for Santa. This just looks like some interesting 90s style animation, and I kind of feel like it might be at least passably okay. I don't know. I haven't watched those, though. Shirley Temple Holiday Classics, Babes in Toyland, and bonus movie Winnie the Pooh. So, this is not a Disney release, but it's got this Winnie the Pooh here, so kind of interesting there. We've got Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. Title I got from Amazon would have been one of those burn-on-demands, but I just haven't watched it. So next we've got Superbook, Gizmo's Christmas Party Dilemma. I think this was probably a thrift store find too. Kind of a quirky thing. I don't know. Don't know what to think of that one. Haven't watched it. Deke Animated Christmas Blast. The stickers on here suggest maybe they're not from Dollar Tree, but I can't remember where I would have picked this up. Got Mills Fleet Farm Christmas. Did I pick it up at Mills Fleet Farm? I don't think so. I don't know where I got this. Unfortunately, it is cut along the barcode there. It's actually a 2-disc set, which I didn't realize. So, yeah, kind of a lot of content in here. And we've got the Sonic Christmas Blast on DVD. See that promo sticker? So this was a Walmart Black Friday thing. I do remember picking this up at a Walmart Black Friday. I think it was probably $2, or maybe it was $4 or something along that order, but sure enough, I haven't actually watched it. I do wonder if there's any duplicates within these. Sonic Christmas Blast, yeah, it's on both of these, actually, so got some duplicates going on there. But anyways, there's that. Alright, let's continue on with All of the Other Reindeer. I feel like I did watch this one before, but I don't remember if, remember if it's worth keeping in my collection or not. Or maybe that's a duplicate, I can't remember. The New Christmas Classics, 4 holiday favorites. So yeah, I think I've watched some of this, but I gotta watch it again to see if it's worth actually keeping. And then we've got this interesting Rudolph kind of sequel-ish thing, The Island of Misfit Toys. I don't think I've actually watched this one, released by Good Times DVD, so I don't know, but there's that. This one is sealed. This might be, was this a Black Friday type of purchase? I don't know. It's actually got a sticker there. Maybe this was a Dollar Tree pickup, but Gumby's Arctic Antics. I guess this one's kind of a cheat. I didn't try to include some of my Arctic themed DVDs, but this one kind of snuck its way in. This isn't specifically Christmas, I guess, but it's a obviously a winter themed movie. So there's that. A Fruitcake Christmas featuring Hermie and Friends. Yeah, so this would have been a thrift store pickup. Don't know much about it. Couldn't tell you. Yeah, I don't know. Haven't watched it. I've got a duplicate of this Holidays video here. So one of these will be definitely going away at least. PBS Kids Christmas Collection. Little sampling of all these different Christmas shows. That's kind of, or all these different PBS shows with Christmas episodes. So that's kind of neat. Haven't watched most of those. Got the Tom and Jerry Holiday 3-pack, includes 39 cartoons. I think that other Tom and Jerry one is indeed included in here. So there's a look at that. This one I do have opened, I just haven't watched. I think that was from Walmart. Merry Mischief Collection, and I think this actually duplicates another Tom and Jerry from that collection there. Let's see, Pause for a Holiday. Yep, so that's a duplicate there. Then you got the Scooby-Doo Winter Wonder Dog, and then you got the Bah Humduck, a Looney Tunes Christmas, which was in another collection yet. So, yeah, kind of messy there. This one was a thrift store pickup, the Magical Christmas Collection, with these 4 holiday movies. And I think I watched some of these, and these were actually kind of interesting. Kind of 90s type stuff, 80s or 90s, I don't remember exactly, but kind of interesting. But not sure if it's worth keeping just yet. Got Max and Ruby, a Merry Bunny Christmas. Kind of just to have a sampling of some Max and Ruby, I guess. I always thought this was a kind of an interesting, odd preschool type show. So there's that. Christmas Tales Volume 1. No idea what this is. Would have been a dollar store pickup, but kind of looks like, well, these probably are, yeah, these are probably just some really old cartoons that are public domain, perhaps, but I'm not sure. The Littles Christmas Special. I feel like I already showed this one. Maybe I have had a duplicate. I don't remember. But there it is. Then next we've got Santa vs. the Snowman in 3D, and this is a DVD, and it's got this little lenticular thing. I thought it would have had some glasses in here, that's why I opened it up, but I can't remember. So a 3D DVD, which is weird. I haven't actually looked into this to see if there's yeah, I don't know if this would play like a 3D Blu-ray on a 3D TV. That I'm not sure, or if this was something where you had like some of those old school red and blue type glasses in it or something. I don't know. But anyways, there's that. Buck Denver, why do we call it Christmas? I know I showed you one of these already, so I've got 2 of these. So there's that. Got some VeggieTales here. The Little Drummer Boy, and I'll show you this one because this was kind of an interesting release. This came with a copy of the classic Rankin Bass Little Drummer Boy on DVD in there, which I thought was kind of an interesting combo. They had this at Target back in the day, so yeah, that was I thought that was an interesting one. So there's that. Got St. Nicholas, A Story of Joyful Giving. And then we've got He-Man and She-Ra, A Christmas Special. Next up, we've got VeggieTales, The Best Christmas Gift on DVD. And last for these VeggieTales right now, at least, is the Mary Larry and the True Light of Christmas. And what a nice slipcover that is. See how shiny that is and colorful? That is just awesome. So, and the reason that I have these kind of separated from my favorites is just because there are compilation packs that now include all of these, but I've been so hesitant to get rid of some of these Christmas VeggieTales that are standalone releases because the slipcovers are just so nice and everything, and the artwork is really beautiful, so I've just been holding on to them, and I just dropped that, but there we go. So that was that. Next up, we've got this Lifetime 50 movie set, of which I've not watched any of these. I just was like, you know, this was at Walmart at one point, and it's like, man, there's so many movies in this for a cheap price. I gotta pick this up. But, of course, yeah, I haven't watched any of them, because more than likely most of the movies in this pack are not that great of movies, but, well, nevertheless, I have that collection. Got the Office Secret Santa pack on DVD, which is basically, I'll be getting rid of this at some point because I now have a Blu-ray of Office Christmas specials. Got That 70s Show Holiday Edition. It's got 10 festive episodes in it. That's kind of cool. These are all like Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, and whatever else too. There's a winter-themed one. I don't know. Yeah, so kind of seems like those are the holidays that are in here. So there's that. Got a 20-movie Christmas pack, which a lot of these are, you know, or all of these are just the public domain. Some of those old classics that are just floating around in the public domain. And here's another one, which probably has duplicates from that 20 pack, but 10-movie Christmas pack. And so there's that. And how about a 9-movie Christmas pack? Which probably has more duplicates yet. A lot of these are dollar store pickups that I haven't opened. Yeah, so hoarding at its finest. Next we've got The Home Alone 5 movie collection, DVD only. So this is the reason that I have Home Alone this version not in my my favorites collection is just because this has all 5 movies. I haven't actually watched the 3rd, 4th, or 5th ones. The first 2 are obviously great. The 3rd through 5th, I haven't actually watched those, so that explains that. How Murray Saved Christmas. There's that one. Another sealed one. We've got Fireside Christmas, and one of those kind of fireplace type of movies with some background music and stuff. How about some more public domain? Children's Christmas, 1 DVD plus a bonus CD. Yeah. All, there's been so many different releases of these same type cartoons and everything because they're just public domain. So it's kind of funny. The Last Train to Christmasville. I should actually watch this because this might be interesting. A little Christmas themed railroad movie, and it's only 31 minutes. I really should just pop this in and watch it because it would be a quick watch to see if it's any good or not. Duck Dynasty. I'm Dreaming of a Redneck Christmas. That would have been a dollar store pickup there. This is actually probably one of my favorite of these public domain movie collections, the Holiday Family Classics, and that's just because you get so much in one pack. You get 12 what would be full-length movies, I believe, and then you get 27 of the classic cartoons. So, yeah, there's just a lot of content in here, essentially. So, in the vein of consolidating everything out of all of those, this would probably be the one that I keep. I think that was pretty cheap at Walmart back in the day, too. They don't sell it anymore there, but... then Disney The Christmas Star on DVD. Would have been a thrift store find. That looks like a thrift store sticker, but I don't remember where I got it. Next we've got... You'll have to pardon the train outside, too, if you can hear that. But 4 Film Favorites Classic Holiday Collection Volume 1. So there's a look at that. I haven't watched any of these. Got the 4 Film Favorites Holiday Comedy Collection right there. Next we've got A Nashville Christmas. This is brand new and sealed, but there's a floating disc in there, unfortunately. So, but that is what it is. This would have been a dollar store pickup, I think. So there's that. And how about some more dollar store sealed ones? Winter and Christmas in America's National Parks. So, yeah, I don't know if this is like a documentary or exactly what it is, but anyways, there's that. Holiday TV Comedy Collection. This is probably worth keeping, perhaps. Not for The Office, because I already have that now on Blu-ray, but some of these other shows that I have no interest in collecting, like at all, on their own, but just to have a little sampler of them, plus them being holiday themed, I guess maybe that's good. I don't know. Anyways, there's that. Then here's Volume 2 of that set, the Classic Holiday Collection Volume 2 on DVD. Then we've got Family Guy Freakin' Christmas, a very special Family Guy Freakin' Christmas. I got this a long time ago. And it's in a thin case, which is kind of interesting. And next we've got Discover Christmas, another one of these public domain-y type of movies here that has just a bunch of different movies in it, I guess, or specials of some sort. So there's that. All right, and next up we've got the Loud House Christmas Collection. I haven't watched any of these to this point, so there's that. Then here we have a sealed one that I bought basically just for the sake of collecting for the artwork that I like a lot. This is one of my favorite Christmas movies, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. This is the gold collection version, and yeah, just always liked the artwork on this one, so I bought a sealed copy. And it's got, as a gold collection release, it's got the actual kind of gold thing going on. They've had different releases of this where it's more like a yellowish color. This is actual, kind of that foil type of thing. So I got that. I think I bought this on eBay for something, I don't know. But it's kind of cool for just collector's sakes. I don't know if I'll keep that forever, but I have it right now anyway. Superbook, The First Christmas. So there's that. Next we've got one of many Christmas Carol DVDs, an animated version. Then we've got Hanna-Barbera Christmas Classics Collection. So there's that there. I think this is one of those kind of Amazon, I don't know if it's an Amazon exclusive, but it's a burn-on-demand one. It's a Warner Archive situation there. And then this one's kind of an interesting one. Actually, this one is out of place. I'm not going to show you that one. Camping Adventure and Circus Adventure. Let's pull that one out. There should be another spunky Christmas one that I have in here somewhere, if I remember to pull it out. But How Maria Saved Christmas. I already showed you one of these, but this one is sealed. Inspector Gadget Saves Christmas. Haven't opened that one. This is another misfit. Easter Bunny Collection at Jesus' Side. Is this a misfit? I don't know. Is this more of an Easter type one? Must be. It must be. Easter Bunny Collection. So I'll pull that one off to the side too. That's not really holiday. Well, it is holiday, but not the kind of Christmas season holiday. A Mom for Christmas, a Disney Movie Club exclusive title there. Haven't watched that one. Thomas's Holiday Collection. This is like a 6 DVD set that I haven't watched any of, but there it is. That's a big old set there. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Oh boy, how about some more public domain with the 10 movie Christmas pack? How about that? There it is. We've got The Night Before Christmas, and I kind of like the artwork on this. Kind of an interesting one. Then we've got Santa Claus Collector's Edition. Again, a lot of these are all these dollar store purchases. How about another one of these? Next we've got Santa and Pete. Is that any good? I don't know. Probably not. But there it is. Kind of a little bigger collection. The Kids Holiday Collection. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Mill Creek release. So, are these any good? I have no idea. Let's open this for a sec. So this has... It's kind of funny, this type of case. It literally is just a 1-disc set, but it's got this thicker case and this weird paper wrap kind of situation. Mill Creek was interesting for a while with their packaging style. Got another one of these. This one is opened. 10 movie Christmas pack. Got some Aardman Creature Comforts. Merry Christmas, everybody. Haven't watched that. Looks like it might be interesting. Franklin's Magic Christmas. So there's that. Got Holy Night. Haven't watched that, I don't think. Guess How Much I Love You. Christmas to the Moon and Back. Unopened. Looks kind of interesting to me. Yeah, it might be kind of a really relaxing, just, I don't know what it is, but looks kind of like a relaxing kind of little special. Next up, we've got Gaither Gospel Series, Christmas in the Country, and I have a strong feeling that this will be one that I keep, but I gotta watch it first to actually know. A lot of different Christmas songs by all these different artists, and yeah, I gotta think there's some good things in here that I will like. And a duplicate of this. And next up is a title that I actually forgot to include in this video, but I realized it after the fact, so this is being inserted after I've made this whole long video. Christmas Time in South Park. I've had this one for a long time. Yeah, somewhat redundant probably because I have these all on Blu-ray. At least these should be on all of the seasons 1 through 25 Blu-rays, I would think. But nevertheless, yeah, Christmas Time in South Park. And now, folks, what do you say that we hop into some Blu-rays next with Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Ultimate Edition, and this is in my not my favorites collection, only because they got a 4K release recently. So I may end up getting rid of this one. But nevertheless, there's that. And I've got the complete Christmas collection of The Office. So there's that. I haven't actually watched this yet, but I know that I like The Office. So I'm sure that will end up in my collection of good titles. And like as we go into the Blu-rays, especially, a lot of these I know are probably good. If I haven't watched them, I don't feel good about having them in my actual, like what I call my actual collection. Holiday Inn 75th Anniversary Edition. So there's that. Here's a dollar store title. There's going to be a lot of these. Magical Christmas. I think this is one of those kind of fireplace-y type or Christmas scenes with background music type things. I have a lot of these. They had a lot of these at the Dollar Tree at one point. Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas, and I think this was the version that they had released on the Disney Movie Club, if I recall correctly. Just a different style artwork on it. Or maybe they sold this everywhere. Now I guess I can't remember, but Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. Anyways, there's that. I kind of liked the old artwork better, but I got rid of that back in the day for some reason. I think because it went out of print and was selling for a lot, and then I regretted it, but then that version came out, so... Anyways, Magical Christmas, that's a duplicate. I just showed you one of those, I think. So, then we've got Christmas with the Chipmunks. I haven't actually watched this one, but, or maybe I have, but it's been years and years and years. I haven't watched this actual Blu-ray version. Bad Santa. Is that any good? I don't know. I haven't watched it. Same with A Bad Mom's Christmas. Then we've got it's a very Merry Muppet Christmas movie. And next we've got Jingle All the Way 2, and I'm pretty sure this was a dollar store pickup. An Elf's Story, and this is it's like a Blu-ray 3D, I believe. And I've got The Holiday. Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas Special. Worst Christmas Ever. And, I have not watched this, don't know anything about this. And then Die Hard, which is arguably, is or is not a Christmas movie, I don't know, but it takes place on Christmas. And it's got this very Christmas-themed slipcover here, so... there's Die Hard. Christmas Story 2. And Office Christmas Party Unrated. I think that I got this on 4K now. We'll find out. But I believe that's the case, so that's not going to be needed. Pete's Christmas. I've not watched that. And here we go, a lot of these kind of music and background kind of things. Christmas Memories. Christmas Village. Christmas Traditions. Holiday Lights. Winter Splendor. And then Fred Claus, so there's that. I haven't seen this one, but there's that. Dudley Moore, Santa Claus the Movie. And then A Stained Glass Christmas with Heavenly Carols. I like the artwork on this, but I've not seen it actually. So, don't know if it's any good or not, but I kind of like the artwork. Miracle on 34th Street, 65th Anniversary. Jingle All the Way 2. I know I showed you another one of those, but this one is opened. The Night Before. I've got Benji's Very Own Christmas Story. And some more of these. Winter Wonderland. Christmas Fireplace. And one that I did open to check out, Colors of Christmas. I think I opened that because it's got, like Bluegrass Christmas and stuff. It's actually got 6 different soundtracks you can listen to, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of neat. For $1, you really can't beat that. Alright, and next up we've got A Fairly Odd Christmas on Blu-ray. So there's that. Haven't watched that. Got a couple 3D ones. This is Arthur Christmas in 3D. This one I picked up at... I picked this up at Bull Moose Records, I think. One of those somewhere in Maine or something like that. It's kind of cool. The Grinch in 3D. I have not seen this. So just haven't gotten around to that one. And we've got some 4Ks here that I just simply haven't watched these, but I'm sure that they're all plenty good. Just want to watch them first before I actually, decide that I'm going to, keep them for a long term. Scrooged on 4K. We've got the Office Christmas Party on 4K. Next up is Holiday Inn on 4K. Then, here we go. I showed you the 3D. Well, now here's the 4K of The Grinch. And then we've got It's a Wonderful Life on 4K. Alright, folks, next we are going to go back to DVDs, and this is going to be my, basically getting into my favorites collection. These are the ones that I consider good, and essentially, if someday I decide to really pare down my collection and get rid of a lot of these titles I either don't like or have no intention of watching just in the interest of, time, a lot of the titles that I already showed you, those will probably go away. And almost, if not all of the titles I'm going to show you for the rest of this stretch are going to be ones that I keep, because these are my favorites. So, let's get into them. We've got the Cartoon Network Holiday Collection. And this has 6 different episodes of, Adventure Time, Regular Show, Amazing World of Gumball, Clarence, and Steven Universe. So kind of a nice little sampling of those shows and their Christmas themes. So that is awesome. And then we've got this Snoopy's Holiday Collection, which this doesn't have the, classic Charlie Brown Christmas in it, but it has a lot of other great, interesting Charlie Brown specials. I Want a Dog for Christmas, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown's Christmas Tales. I really like that one. Happiness is Peanuts, Snow Days. So just some cool Christmassy specials in here. So I like that one quite a bit as well. We've got another one, Peanuts Happy Holidays. And this is probably one of my least favorite of the Peanuts holiday special DVDs, but it's still pretty good. It's kind of like a comic strip type of thing. The way that these episodes are kind of laid out, I think, if I recall correctly. It's been a little while since I've watched this, but I do remember watching it, and I did enjoy it, so that's a keeper there. Got the 4Kids Favorites Holiday Family Fun Collection featuring a Miser Brothers Christmas Jack Frost, Flintstones Christmas Carol, and Yogi Bear's All-Star Comedy Christmas Caper. That was one that I showed you as a Dollar Tree title, but that's included in here, so I just keep this collection. I know I've seen a Flintstones Christmas Carol. Can't remember if I've seen the others, but I know I like this one at the very least. So, yeah, that's a good title there. This is from Warner Brothers. Next up, we've got a Flintstone Christmas Collection. This one has a Flintstone Christmas and a Flintstone Family Christmas. So, yeah, that's a good one there. Next up, we've got a Frosty the Snowman, one of the sequels, The Legend of Frosty the Snowman. And this one I got a long time ago, and you can actually see that there is some yellowing up here underneath in the slipcover. That's how old it is. But I actually like this movie, even though it's a not very good sequel to the original. But I actually like it. I actually feel like it's not terrible, and I think the voice of Frosty in this one is I can't remember his name now, but the same voice as Patrick from SpongeBob, if I recall correctly, which is kind of funny. But anyways, yeah, so there's that. Then here's a classic. Absolutely love this one. The Snowman, absolute classic. And then The Snowman and the Snow Dog on DVD. So this is a more modern sequel to The Snowman. And The Snowman is really it's a classic old special. I don't remember what year that came out. But anyways, there's that. So those are great. And then I've got another version of this. The reason I have this, so this is The Nuttiest Nutcracker and The Snowman, which I keep for The Snowman. And the only reason I keep this one is because I think this is in full screen, whereas that one's in widescreen and maybe cropped or something. I can't remember, but I've kept this just as an alternative because this is an older release and it's good in its own right. Next, we've got the new Christmas Classics series, Jingle Bells, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and Oh Christmas Tree. This is some old 90s kind of just cartoon stuff, little specials that were released from Family Home Entertainment. And you can see on the artwork here, these are all VHS tapes, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that's how these were originally released. Would have been alongside like Frosty and all those things too. Frosty and Rudolph and stuff back in the 90s. So there's that. Got Sabrina the Animated Series. Kind of one of my least favorite out of my favorites, I guess you could say. But I remember watching this show a lot back in the day. So we've got a Witchmas Carol here. So there's that. Next up, we've got the Simpsons Christmas specials. So Simpsons Christmas and Simpsons Christmas 2. Just kind of keep those because they're Christmas themed titles there, so that's cool. I surprisingly haven't collected The Simpsons on DVD, even though I love The Simpsons, especially the older Simpsons. I really should get around to buying those box sets because I was kind of holding out in case there would be some compilation releases of those seasons or something, and I don't know if that's happening. Maybe I should going on eBay and buying some of those complete seasons of Simpsons and having that. I don't know, but for now I just have these couple compilation discs. Got a couple Arthur coming up here. Arthur's Perfect Christmas, so there's that. Can't Beat Arthur, that was a good old PBS show. And then Arthur's Snow Day. So this is kind of a bonus one that kind of snuck in here. It's a winter-themed one. It's really not Christmas-themed, though. But there's that. And like I was saying earlier, I had all those standalone VeggieTales releases, but most, if not all of those, are contained in this, the Ultimate Christmas Classics Collection. So I like the artwork on this and everything, but the artwork on those other ones was very good, too, so it's hard to get rid of them. But, yeah, you get everything just in one set here, which is cool. So yeah, so I've got that. And then next we've got an Adventures in Odyssey, Electric Christmas. There's a good old show that I watched back in the day. And I said I had this Alabaster Song as a standalone release. I love the artwork on this. Just the original artwork for it. So yeah, what more can I say? That's a great special. I love that special. Watched that when I was a kid. I said this one was coming because I had, this one that I set off to the side, this other Spunky. But this is Spunky's First Christmas here on DVD. Another kind of classic, nostalgic 90s special. 6 holiday kids movies, and I actually have not seen all of these, but I think I saw an All Dogs Christmas Carol and thought that was okay, so I've decided to, just keep this one in the collection. 4 film favorites, holiday family collection, and this has some good titles in it. I have not seen them all, but Dennis the Menace Christmas, and then Richie Rich's Christmas Wish, and I'm sure that Jack Frost and the Nutcracker are good movies as well, so that's a pretty neat collection. Got Santa Who and A Chance for Snow, and I think, this is a Mill Creek release that I've had for the longest time that I bought mainly for Santa Who. This previously was a Disney, it was Disney branded and everything, and then for some reason it became not Disney, and Mill Creek released it, and very confusing. But anyways, this is the version that I have of it, and it's it's just an okay movie. And I don't think I've seen A Chance for Snow, but anyways, that's on here too. Next up, we've got Gaither Special. This is Joy to the World. And I really like this one. This has got some good Christmas music on here. You just play this, you can get some hot chocolate, and just enjoy some good down-home type Christmas music with that. So that's a good one there. What do we got next? We've got Smoky Mountain Christmas. This is a bluegrass Christmas little special, just a half-hour thing that's got basically, Appalachian Christmas scenery. It's got little video clips and pictures and things. It looks like it has lyrics on this one as well. Released by Brentwood Records, and this is out of print now, I believe, but man, this is a classic for me. This was originally released on VHS and back in 90s or late 80s or whenever it was, and reissued would have been 2008 as it says here. So this has probably been out of print now, this DVD, for heck, it could be 10 years for all I know. I don't know. But nevertheless, there's a look at that. And as sort of an added bonus, I have another one of these. This one is a sealed combo with the DVD and the CD version of Smoky Mountain Christmas. I picked this up because I am kind of, as a side collection, complete side thing, I'm trying to collect all of these Smoky Mountain albums that were mainly released in around the 90s. Bluegrass music, basically, and just grew up with those and just loved those. So I found this on eBay and I thought I'd pick up a sealed copy that they had available at the time. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting packaging, I gotta say. It's not in perfect condition, unfortunately, but nevertheless, it's still sealed and very interesting. And then next we've got the Christmas Lights DVD. And I don't think I've watched this yet, but I love the artwork on it. I must have watched it, otherwise I wouldn't have decided to keep it, but I don't know. Anyways, there it is, the Christmas Lights DVD. Alright, let's continue on, and I've got 3 different versions of this, but Happy Holidays Garfield, the Garfield Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas specials, so this one's Thanksgiving and Christmas. Each of these releases have their different pros and cons, and of course, like a lot of these things, they haven't released a perfect one for all the collectors out there. So I've just kept all the different variations. We've got Garfield Holiday Celebrations here. This has those 3 specials on it. Then last but not least, another one, Garfield Holiday Collection, right there, which has all 3 of those, plus a couple other ones. So there's that. Then we've got Holidays with SpongeBob. Some of these are all basically redundant to have because I have the season releases of SpongeBob and so forth, and all those episodes are there. But this has, it's got SpongeBob Christmas in here, and then also To Love a Patty and Halloween. But of course, I keep this mainly for the SpongeBob Christmas because that is, it's just a good DVD release. A good way to watch the special, I guess, versus trying to hunt it down wherever it's at in the season sets, and so I always like that. That's why I collect a lot of redundant ones for holiday specials, because for the holiday specials you want to just be able to pull out the holiday disc and just pop that in instead of searching through your season sets. So here's another one of those, the Rugrats Holiday Celebration. And this one's got the Halloween and then Turkey and Mistletoe discs in there. Maybe I'll just show you the, that was the back art, and then, there's what you get in Turkey and Mistletoe. Alright, next up we've got Disney's Mickey Mouse, Merry and Scary Holiday Collection here. Some of these interesting shorts that they've made that are kind of old school, but also new at the same time, so those are kind of fun. And then next we've got the Peanuts Deluxe Collection, which some redundancy in here, but it does have the kind of classic 3, the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and a Charlie Brown Christmas, plus a few other ones, Valentine, Easter Beagle, and You're Not Elected, Charlie Brown, that I don't think I have on any other releases besides these or something. Next we've got Recess Christmas, Miracle on 3rd Street. This is a good old movie. It's kind of a cheap one, really, when you think about it, because it's mainly just a compilation of, tossing some episodes in here, plus a shorter length Christmas special. But nevertheless, I like it. And heck, we don't have that many releases of Recess on DVD. It's just this one and then another two other similar compilation type things out there. So, anyways, there's that. And I like the artwork on this too. Very old school, and it basically has its counterpart. These came out kind of together as a companion in some ways. Mickey's Magical Christmas, Snowed In at the House of Mouse. And this is the classic artwork version that I have that I like the best. And yeah, this is just great. So, one of my favorites right there. And I showed you that I have another one of these. Have Yourself a Goofy Little Christmas. I decided I like this artwork just slightly better than the other one. And also because the artwork on the disc inside is very nice as well. So there's that. And plus that matches up better with this Darkwing Duck, It's a Wonderful Leaf. So yeah, these two were kind of companions too. So you can see that the artwork is very similar themed and everything. Next up, we've got Classic Cartoon Favorites Volume 8, Holiday Celebration with Mickey and Pals, some old classic cartoons on here. And I guess this is a holiday one, not necessarily a Christmas one, but we'll let it sneak in. But this next one is a holiday one, the Classic Holiday Stories. And this one's got the small one, Pluto's Christmas Tree, and then the classic Mickey's Christmas Carol on there. But I've got another one, Mickey's Christmas Carol. So this is kind of a duplicate, but they've got different bonus specials, a little bit different on this one compared to the other one there. So, well, I decided to keep them both. Really like the slipcover on this too, just very nice artwork there. All right, next up we've got Nicktoons Christmas, 4 Tales of Good Tidings. Yeah, so just 4 classic Nickelodeon specials that are Christmas themed. So that's cool there. Then we've got another one very similar, the Nick Picks Holiday. And this one's got 7 different specials on there. So that's a neat release. And then last we've got Out of the Vault Christmas from Shout Factory. And this one has more Christmas specials yet, including one of my favorites, which is the Hey Arnold Christmas special. So that's very cool. And we've got another Nickelodeon title that I actually watched and enjoyed. Just kind of I think this is kind of a one-off little holiday special. Albert, a Small Tree with a Big Dream. I thought this was a pretty good special. So, yeah, kind of a random one, but I thought it was very good. Very well done. So, and worth a rewatch. So, there's that. Next, we've got Cartoon Network Christmas Rocks on DVD, and this was one of 3 kind of Cartoon Network holiday-themed DVDs, I think. The other 2, I think, are a little bit harder to find, and I just don't have them, unfortunately. But there's that. All right, and now we're going to get into some Blu-Rays here. Some of my good Blu-Rays, and of course, this one is just a special guest, The Nightmare Before Christmas in 3D. More of a Halloween movie, but heck, it's got Christmas in the title, so we'll start with that one. And then we go into another 3D title, A Christmas Carol, starring Jim Carrey. So there is that version right there. And next we've got the Polar Express in 3D. Absolutely love the Polar Express. Just a great movie. So there's the 3D version of that. And next up we've got Toy Story That Time Forgot on Blu-ray. And this one is, I guess I don't know if it's, I haven't watched this in a long time, so now I can't remember if this is technically fully a Christmas special or if Christmas is just kind of part of it, but you can see the Christmas lights there. There's definitely some Christmas theme to this. I just haven't watched this in a long time, but I know it's a good one. I have watched it before, so. We've got Mickey's Christmas Carol with a relic Best Buy sticker there. Obviously, Best Buy is no longer selling movies, so. But anyway, there's Mickey's Christmas Carol on Blu-ray. And then we've got probably one of my all-time favorites ever, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. Good Blu-ray release. Favorite movies, I mean, especially Once Upon a Christmas. Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, I feel like, is a sequel that probably a lot of people don't like that much, but I actually I thought that was pretty well done as well. Honestly, it was pretty good. So, yeah. Anyways, there's that. Like I said, this is one of my favorites. It's just a classic. Once Upon a Christmas with the 3 classic sub specials within it. Just a really good old classic 90s style Disney holiday movie. So love it. And next we've got Winnie the Pooh, a very merry Pooh year on DVD, Blu-ray and DVD, and a digital copy. So that's a good special there as well. Yeah, not too much to say about it. Just a very good old special. And then next up, we've got these two, which I really have only watched once or twice, but I thought they were okay. You got Prep and Landing, and then Prep and Landing, Naughty versus Nice, in this Totally Tinsel collection on Blu-ray here. This is, this is just an older one. Probably out of print at this point, I don't know. But anyways, next up we've got the Santa Claus collection. So it's got the 1st through the 3rd, and they call it the multi-screen edition. I forget what that actually means, but anyways, here's what it is. Yeah, just 3 in 1, which is pretty good. And then Disney Movie Club one here, I'll Be Home for Christmas, and this is another classic that I watched on VHS when I was growing up and just loved this movie. Just a good comedy, and just a classic Christmas comedy. So kind of cheesy through a lot of it, very cheesy, but it's just a good Christmas flick. So I'll Be Home for Christmas. Love that one. And then It's a SpongeBob Christmas. I guess I don't fully like this special too much. It's one of these kind of, well, I shouldn't say newer, but it's post season 3, which I consider anything after season 3 to be kind of sort of garbage for SpongeBob, and this is one of those after those. So, but it's yeah. I just decided to keep it because I'm kind of a SpongeBob completist to some degree. So there it is on Blu-ray, but it's interesting. It's got this bonus of 10 episodes, which is, well, it's got just standard episodes, and it's beyond me why they didn't put the bonus episodes as the Christmas episodes. That would have been the perfect release, but they just decided not to. I don't know. I have no idea about that, but nevertheless, there it is. It's a SpongeBob Christmas. Next, we've got the Ultimate Holiday Collection from DreamWorks. Lots of specials in here, and a lot of them I haven't watched, but Shrek the Halls is pretty good. I think I've seen Donkey's Caroling Christmas-tacular. I don't remember a lot of the rest of them, but nevertheless, at least I know Shrek the Halls is decently good. Next, I've got this Original Christmas Classics Anniversary Collector's Edition on Blu-ray. So, and why do I still have this when we've had the next thing that I'm going to show you? I don't know, it's somewhat redundant, but it does have like Cricket on the Hearth and like Frosty Returns, Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. Is it these last two that aren't on the next thing I'm going to show you? I can't remember, but that's why I keep it anyways, because it's somewhat redundant now. But yeah, now that we got the Rankin and Bass, the complete Christmas collection with 18 holiday favorites, what a cool release this is. It's like there's basically no need to have that one, except that there's those 2 specials on there that are not in here. So, yeah, this is a really cool collection. I've only seen, a lot of the main ones, the Rudolph and Frosty, Little Drummer Boy, and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. A lot of these extra ones, I'll call them extra in quotes, but just haven't seen those. But I'm sure there's some good ones in there. So, so there that is. That is a really cool release. Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. This is kind of funny. This isn't one that I grew up watching, but I got this on Amazon. I think it's a burn-on-demand type thing, this particular release. But yeah, it's a pretty good little holiday special. And then here comes a classic, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. This is I actually might like this sequel better than the original, but just by a hair. Just by a hair, because they're just both so good. But I kind of like Home Alone 2 just because it's in New York and there's just that aspect of it going on that I like. So, really surprised that they haven't released this on 4K or something like they did with the first one. I'd definitely pick it up, but this is just the version that I have on Blu-ray. And it's a very standard kind of basic version. I don't really like the slipcover artwork too much, but yeah, it is what it is. So, buy it and watch the movie that's on it. The artwork doesn't matter. The artwork's not the main thing, so. And next we've got Jingle All the Way and Deck the Halls. And I've seen Jingle All the Way. That's kind of just a classic. It's not really one of my favorites, I guess, but it's a good movie nonetheless. Kind of just a classic. Deck the Halls I haven't seen, but I gotta think that it might be at least okay. So, but anyways, there's that one. Next up, we've got Christmas with the Cranks, and this is just another really good classic, at least among my favorites for holiday movies. Just a great flick, and I really like. I don't know what to say about it. It's just it seems like it's one of the less well-known Christmas movies out there. Probably should be a little bit more popular than it is, perhaps. I don't think it's quite up to the level of Home Alone or anything, but it's still a really good, really funny Christmas movie that you could put on once every year, maybe even twice or something, and enjoy it because it's just a funny story. So, yeah, recommend that if you haven't seen it. That's a good one, Christmas with the Cranks. Next up, we've got A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott, and I have not seen this one in a long, long time, but whenever I did watch it, I think I watched this back in high school as like part of a class assignment or something, perhaps. But I liked it then, so I have it on Blu-ray, and I intend to keep that. Then we've got, this combo pack here. Kind of combo. Christmas Lights DVD 2, and then Christmas Lights 3 Winter Wonder Lights. Kind of funny that they call it Christmas Lights DVD 2, yet it's on Blu-ray. But obviously it's a sequel to the Christmas Lights DVD, which was only released on DVD and not Blu-ray, so these sequels are on Blu-ray. So, I don't think I've actually seen all of these, but I've just kind of kept them because they're just kind of cool. So, yeah, I've got these. So there they are. All right, folks, we're really getting down to the wire here, getting down to the last ones, and to anyone who stayed and watched through this whole thing, congratulations, because I know this is ending up being a very long video. But here we go into the 4Ks now. We've got Irving Berlin's White Christmas. This one technically is not in my favorites collection just yet, but it just came out in 2024 here, and I have to watch it first before I officially put it in my collection. But nevertheless, there it is. Then next we got Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, this version which also came out here in 2024. And I like the artwork on this one. Haven't actually watched this yet, but once I do, I'm just going to keep it in my good collection because I like the special. I just haven't seen this 4K version just yet. Next we've got yet another one of these. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, the 4K version. Well, it's got Christmas in the title, so I'll show you it as a bonus. Here it is, everyone. Home Alone, 4K. Not the best artwork, unfortunately, but the best movie. Is it my favorite Christmas movie of all time? Pretty darn close. I don't really know if I have a favorite, honestly. I guess if I had to pick one, it might be Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas or Mickey's Magical Christmas, kind of a tie between those two, sort of. But you could break it up into different categories and say just like for comedies that, comedies, let's say, Home Alone might be it. I don't know, there's just so many great ones. But Home Alone is definitely one of my favorites, obviously for a reason. It's just a great movie. So anyways, this is the Ultimate Collector's Edition, the 4K. Again, surprised they haven't released a similar version of this for the sequel, Home Alone 2, but nevertheless, here is this one. And next up, we've got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation on 4K. And this one's not like a super big favorite of mine, but nevertheless, it's a classic. a good classic Christmas movie. So, gotta have that. And then we've got A Christmas Story, another classic. Not necessarily a big favorite of mine personally, but it's just a classic. You gotta have it. And so there's the 4K version of that. And then next up we've got, well, this one might be also in my, kind of among my favorites, where it's hard to choose between like this and Home Alone and some of the other ones. We've got Elf. I love Elf. Elf is such a good movie. What more can you say? Just a good classic Christmas movie that you can watch every year more than once, and it's just always good. So there's Elf. And then, well, this is probably among my favorites too, The Polar Express. Just a good movie, and I like this 4K release too. The artwork on it is really nice. So there's that. It's, yeah, this is a good one, The Polar Express. Really good movie. And then, oh boy, here we go. They're just all the good ones. All the good ones that are left here, folks. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Dr. Seuss, the Jim Carrey kind of live action one. This is among my favorites too. So good. Just a good movie. Just such a great Christmas movie. So there it is. Hard to beat it. And all these other ones, kind of, they're just all so good. So there's that one. I've only got two more to show you, and they're both good. The Peanuts Holiday Collection on 4K. How can you beat a Charlie Brown Christmas? So this also has the Great Pumpkin and then the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, but of course, a Charlie Brown Christmas, and this is the Blu-ray and 4K set, so it's actually a 6-disc set in here. It's a big, thick, fat package. And just, yeah, great specials in here. So, super cool. And then we'll end up with what I think is probably a good way to end, I suppose, with the three classics. We've got Rudolph, Frosty, and Santa Claus is Coming to Town in the Classic Christmas Specials collection on 4K. So, they released just these three specials on 4K, and all, of course, they've got the others from the Rankin and Bass on Blu-ray. You know, I guess that's fine with me. Even if this was never released on 4K and the other ones just on Blu-ray, I'd probably personally be okay with that. But hey, it's on 4K. I'll take it. Just the classic specials, you know. Rudolph is great. Frosty is great. Santa Claus is Coming to Town is also great, but that's not really one of my favorites, I guess. Rudolph and Frosty are the two for me. I grew up watching those, and they've just kind of been my favorites. So, yeah, that's where we're at. That's my collection, mostly of my DVDs, my Blu-rays, and my 4Ks. But stay tuned. I've got a little bit more things to show you guys. So, that kind of wraps up my collection of the discs. But how about I show you some Christmas VHS tapes? So I am not a very big VHS tape collector anymore. I kind of wish, back in the day when I was kind of growing up and going through school and everything, middle school, high school, I was collecting VHS tapes because that's what was available at the time. Blu-rays were kind of just starting to become a thing. DVDs and then eventually Blu-rays, I think around when I was in high school or sometime around then. But, up until then, for most of my childhood, I collected VHS tapes because that was kind of the main format, eventually shifting into the DVDs. But once the DVDs came along, I started replacing all my VHSs, or most of them, and I don't really have a big VHS collection anymore. So what you see here are titles that I've picked up in fairly recent years, most of them, and some of them just for the sake of showing them on this channel, and some of them just for the sake of fun for collecting, but really all titles that are redundant and I wouldn't need to have because I have them on either DVD or Blu-ray or something like that. So, they're all kind of redundant in one way or another, kind of. But I'll show you what I got. So I bought these ones, and these were all literally just to show you guys on this channel. I've done unboxings of these because I think I picked these both up as sealed copies randomly, just happened to find them and just couldn't pass them up. So the first one is this Rudolph, Frosty, and Friends sing-along. That, of course, United States Postal Service theme there. I guess you would have bought this at the post office then? I don't remember, but this is among all of these classic family home entertainment Christmas classic series releases from the 90s. And I love the artwork on all of these. It's just very classic and nostalgic for me. So there's a good look at that one. I never had this particular sing-along when I was growing up, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So I have it right now, and maybe I'll get rid of it eventually, but for now it's just something I enjoy having. Same with this box set here, which unfortunately, I have let the bottom get a little bit crushed by stacking some things on top of it, but it's not bad. If I were to keep it and put it on the shelf, you just go like that, you'll never know. But this is the classic 4-pack with 4 movies, and I swear there was a 5-pack in here that would have come with Frosty Returns back in the day. I swear there was one, but this one is not that. This is a 4-pack with just the 4 classics in it. I'll take these out and show you just because the artwork is so nice. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer right there. The Little Drummer Boy. And you've got the classic Frosty the Snowman, and then finally Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, just some great old Rankin and Bass movies in these classic 90s artwork styles on VHS tape here. Now these are hard to put back, I guess. Must be careful with those. I can already hear them kind of squeaking. I don't like that. There we go. All right, so I got those. Then I've got a few more I can show you. Some random ones here. So we've got Smoky Mountain Christmas. I showed you this on DVD. This is the VHS, the original counterpart to it, and you can see that the artwork is quite a bit different. This is very old school artwork, and I actually like this artwork better just because it's old, and I love the font up here and everything. So yeah, just some real classic old Christmas VHS right here. So unfortunately not in the best condition. I do have another copy of this that has artwork that's I think a little bit better, but anyways, there's that. What am I going to show you next? Some of these other ones are actually factory sealed. Let's see, I'll go to this one. VeggieTales Holiday Double Feature. This is sealed VHS tape. I feel like I've opened up another one of these on this channel before, but now I can't remember. But yeah, just this is kind of cool because it's a really long VeggieTales tape essentially. Got the Toy That Saved Christmas, and I think this is the longer one that has well, if you know anything about the VeggieTales specials, there's like another bonus piece to this in some releases, not the original VHS, but in the DVD form. And then it also includes The Star of Christmas, which is the next Christmas special that came after this one a few years later. Obviously, there were a lot of Christmas specials that came after these two, but these were the first two. And I've always liked this VHS. It's also on DVD, too. And, yeah, just kind of a cool release. So there's that. Here's a fun one. A sealed copy of Rugrats The Santa Experience. Just kind of a cool, nostalgic VHS tape here that I don't really intend to open necessarily. But yeah, this is one of those classic Nickelodeon VHS tapes. It's recorded in the EP/SLP mode, which means it's on a very minimal amount of cassette tape, and therefore the quality is not very good. And I would imagine, even though this is brand new and sealed, if I opened this and watched it, it might be pretty fuzzy to watch, just as the quality degrades over time, and then the actual quality of it being recorded was not very good. I don't know why they did that, but nevertheless they did. But gotta love the old classic artwork on this. It came with the Santa Experience double length, and then also a bonus, The Blizzard. Really, this is one of the shorter of these Rugrats specials. It only has the equivalent of like what would be 3 episodes, 1 double length and then 1 regular length. Most of the other ones came with 4 or 5, so this is only basically 3, and so the special length it's probably only about 35 minutes or so. I don't know if it says it anywhere here. Yeah, something like that. So, but anyway, there's that. That's pretty cool. And I've got one random other one here. This is Disney's 101 Dalmatians Christmas. This just has 2 episodes from that old series from late 90s, early 2000s, whenever this was out. And, you know, one of those old One Saturday Morning and Disney... Was it on Disney Channel? Must have been. Something like that. Toon Disney and all that back in the day. So, kind of just a random classic release of this. It's basically got one Christmas episode and then just one kind of random bonus one that's not really Christmas related at all. So really it's just a 22-minute special, if you want to call it that. That's Christmas. And yeah, that's that. So kind of just an interesting one there. Then the last 3 I'm going to show you are all Disney clamshells. So first one is sealed. This is Disney's Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. I wish they would have just, you know, they could have just ported this same artwork over onto the Blu-ray, and heck, that would have been way better. But nevertheless, here it is. I found this at a thrift shop or something like that, and just couldn't pass it up because it's just kind of cool, you know. Brand new sealed Disney VHS tape, plus it's Christmas themed, and that's kind of cool. And you can see it's got a little Goodwill sticker here, so that would have been where I got it. I feel like I got this in Nashville, but is that right or isn't it? I can't remember, but I think I got this at the Goodwill in like South Nashville or something, perhaps. I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, here's a look at it. Just a classic VHS tape of Beauty and the Beast. So there's that. And then the last 2, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I'll just show these 2 together because they're just similar kind of style a little bit. They're definitely different Christmas specials, but 2 of my favorites. Mickey's Magical Christmas, Snowed In at the House of Mouse. So this is the House of Mouse special. And then Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. And obviously these are both redundant. I have these both on DVD. And I have 2 copies of this one on DVD. This one on DVD. Hold on. So I've got 2 different copies of this one on DVD. I've got a sealed DVD of this, plus the Blu-ray of this. So I've got multiple duplicates of these. These are both redundant, but I love the artwork on these VHS. So I've just decided, you know, since I found these at thrift stores and things, and I just decided since they were in good condition, well, I'll just buy them for the sake of collecting. Just collecting a few VHS tapes for basically artwork's sakes, and that's what these are. So there they are. I like the artwork on these, and just I love the specials too, of course. But there's Mickey's Magical Christmas right there. And this one is, this is in really good condition, except that there's a lot of brown going on with the case, which is unfortunate. Maybe I'll open these just for fun. Yeah, just very classic. For some reason, around the 2000s, when they released some of these, they used these black stickers instead of the white printing on them. I don't know why they did that, but they did that for a few of these. Then Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas here, just the classic. This is this is not the gold. What is it? The gold class. What the heck is that? The gold collection, I think, releases. This is just the regular one. But anyways, yeah, there's that. Just good classic artwork. I really like it. And I'll open this one too. Why not? So there's that. And this one has more of the classic white printed on it, actually, instead of a sticker. But folks, there we have it. I'll just show you maybe these 2 here to end the video. Boy, did this turn out to be a long video. So if anyone has watched all the way through, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it. And whoever is watching this on Christmas Day in 2024, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. And if you're watching it at some other time past that, well, I hope you're having a good day, whatever time of the year it is. Maybe you're watching this in the summer, for all I know. I don't know. Just wishing it was cold and snowy, or Christmas, or something like that. But in any case, I think it's time to end the video. But once again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.